Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
2021 Baltimore Orioles.
Tom Eshelman gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
The second baseman.
Digging in will be Kike Hernandez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 99,
Alex Verdugo digging in now. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. It's a slider that backs up for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Squared that one up just a little late. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does it.
The last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes.
Whoa, that's inside.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Right to him. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Mancini.
Sales ready. First pitch on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. He'd like to have that one back. You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rio Ruiz. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Pedro Severino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Now to the plate, Ramon Urias. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to bat, Hunter Renfroe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. 4-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate now is Jahmai Jones as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
First offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Sale gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Right fielder coming on. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Number 31.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check on first by Sale, and he's back standing. Jones on at first, nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw over. And the runner back. He's back in there. Now the 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 pitch. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. One and one. Here it is. 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now is Kike Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just out in front of that one. Still 2 and 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Trey Mancini.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Next to hit is Anthony Santander, really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 trips. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Three and 1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Grounded weakly to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Vasquez carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting two swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
Sail into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's one down now. Next to dig in, Ramon Urias. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball well outside. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lifted down the line in left. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Jahmai Jones. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit to third. Devers gloves it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Franchy Cordero. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next up, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball in.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in next, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the sixth, and it's 1-0 Boston. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
In there at the letters 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Sail into the windup. Here it comes.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really... No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 2-2.
3-2.
Trey Mancini would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Here now is Rafael Devers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A 1-0 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounded to the right. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away. Now to the plate, here is Christian Vasquez. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. So here's Trey Mancini. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Sale has his target. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Anthony Santander is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. high in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
The batter.
Next, here is Rio Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Pedro Severino. And he represents the potential go-ahead run. He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ramon Urias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses again. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he is in there. As you take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Jumai Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
is set, and the 2-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Sean Armstrong's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the AB now. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1
Off
strike.
the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Here comes the 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Franchy Cordero will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. Struck him out. So he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, here is Cedric Mullins. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. To 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later in this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Paul.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Kike Hernandez. And now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
And stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Now the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Swinging a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Oh, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First offering. In the air to straightaway right. Santander waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Red Sox settle for just the one. the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Anthony Santander. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. No hits to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now. Bases are empty, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Cordero is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine. Striding in is Rio Ruiz. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this four-game series as this one is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale with his 4th win this season as he struck out 13 in this one. Tom Eshelman is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.